let's talk about a photo that's recently captured the attention of the defense community. One posted by defense analyst Bonds QPH. It shows a pier absolutely filled with ships, not Navy or Coast Guard but BFAR vessels. Among them, the BRP Datu Piang, BRP Datu Patuhinog, and several other ships from the growing Datu Cabaylo-class fleet. The question is, what does this growing BFAR fleet really mean? And how does it tie into national defense, especially in the West Philippine Sea, and the Philippines' push for a self-reliant defense posture, or SRDP? The Datu Cabaylo-class is a 30-meter multi-mission offshore vessel, or MMOV, designed and built in the Philippines by Josefa Slipway Incorporated. The first two ships, BRP Datu Cabaylo, MMOV 3001, and BRP Datu Sanday, MMOV 3002, were launched in 2022. Since then, more ships have followed in quick succession. According to the latest data, and as seen in the photos shared by Bonds QPH, 19 units are already operational, with a total of 25 ships ordered by the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, or BFAR. Each of these ships is equipped with advanced navigation and communication systems, extended range for EEZ patrols, and the endurance needed to operate in rough seas, including the West Philippine Sea. But what truly makes them stand out is not their equipment or range, it's the fact that they are locally built. That means every weld, every section of steel, every navigation system integrated, is part of the Philippines' push for self-reliance in defense and maritime capability. The construction of the Datu Cabaylo-class MMOVs is a major step forward for the country's self-reliant defense posture, or SRDP. For decades, the Philippines relied heavily on foreign suppliers for ships, aircraft, and even small patrol vessels. But these MMOVs are 100% made in the Philippines, a strong signal that the local industry can deliver reliable, capable, and mission-ready ships. The SRDP is not just about producing weapons. It's about building the industrial backbone that can support the armed forces, the Coast Guard, and yes, even civilian agencies like BFAR. Every ship built here represents jobs for Filipino engineers, skills for shipyard workers, and technology transfer that strengthens our maritime industry for the long term. We can see from the recent photos that the government is serious about expanding the BFAR fleet. These vessels are not working alone. BFAR has been partnering with the Philippine Navy and the Philippine Coast Guard to deliver supplies, fuel, and support to Filipino fishermen, particularly in the West Philippine Sea. This kind of partnership shows that maritime defense is no longer limited to gray ships and military hardware. It's now about whole-of-nation cooperation, where even agencies like BFAR contribute to the country's maritime presence and resilience. Traditionally, BFAR's role is to protect marine resources, to prevent illegal fishing and destructive practices like dynamite fishing or poaching. But in recent years, their mission has evolved. In the West Philippine Sea, BFAR ships have faced harassment from the Chinese Coast Guard and maritime militia, especially near Scarborough Shoal. Despite being a civilian agency, BFAR crews operate in the same dangerous environment as our Navy and Coast Guard personnel, and their presence, their simple act of staying and continuing patrols, sends a powerful message. The Philippines will not abandon its fishermen, and our maritime rights will be asserted, not only by soldiers, but by every agency of government working together. So what does this growing fleet mean for national defense? In simple terms, presence equals power. The more ships there are, even smaller ones, the wider our maritime awareness becomes. Each BFAR vessel acts as an eye and ear of the nation at sea. They can report illegal activities, monitor incursions, and provide real-time updates to the Navy and Coast Guard. And while they may not carry missiles or heavy weapons, their sheer numbers and strategic deployment amplify the country's maritime presence, especially when operating in groups. Imagine this: 10 BFAR ships airworking alongside several Coast Guard and Navy vessels patrolling the same waters. That's not just resource protection, that's maritime deterrence through presence. It tells anyone watching, these are our waters. We are here. We are watching. The photo from Bonds QPH may seem like just another fleet lineup, but in truth, it tells a bigger story of a nation building its maritime strength, one locally made vessel at a time. The Datu Cabaylo-class MMOVs represent more than just fishing patrol boats. They are symbols of self-reliance, innovation, and national will. As the Philippines continues its journey toward a self-reliant defense posture, we're not just talking about warships or fighter jets. We're talking about every agency, every Filipino effort that contributes to protecting our seas and securing our future, because in the end, defense is not only about weapons, it's about presence, sovereignty, and self-reliance. Locally built, proudly Filipino, guardians of the West Philippine Sea. If you believe in supporting our local industries and the men and women protecting our seas, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on the latest in Philippine defense and modernization. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.